after discussing those, clarifying the concepts, some samples are already with him. So he will try to explain those things, what more to be done, what you have already done, those aspects will be discussed. And after that, we'll have one more session today. So he will take initially for around, say, around 40 minutes or so. If it is needed, he may take some more time also. So with that, now we'll start with discussion on business canvas model. So Mr. Soman Das, very good afternoon, and I
Good
welcome you
afternoon.
formally in this program. So sir, now you can take your time for deliberation.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, all the panelists and the students. Once again, thank you for the introduction again. Uh, so I'll start with this uh, business canvas model, what we have studied, and I've gone through a few of the business canvas model which I have received from you. First, let me just go through what we discussed and just to have a recap on everything, and then we will showcase your business model canvas. All right. So is it visible? Is the screen visible to you?
Yeah, screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. All right. So again, to have a recap on what business model canvas is. So business model canvas is a one-page business plan, right? Is your entire business plan. When you write on a one page, it is business model canvas. The first stage is you write the business model canvas, and then gradually you develop your entire business plan document, which will come in 30-40 page document. After this development of the business model canvas, you next process is developing the business model, a business plan altogether, with the section wise which you have mentioned. We've already gone through this business model canvas. There are 9 blocks, and and there are certain questions which are to be asked in each block to get the answer of it. Now, with this, let me just give you an okay. This is a case study which I have prepared it. So this for poultry farm particularly. Okay. Now, for example, when you read the business model, when you prepare the business model canvas, you'll start from the right part, that is customer segment, or you'll start with the value proposition. If it is already a existing business, then you can start with the customer segment, that what additional customer can you have. If it is a new business you are planning, you can just start with the value proposition. Now, first, again, let me just explain you once again what is value proposition. Now, value proposition is not the product or service which you are preparing. Say, for example, poultry product or mushroom product or jam, jelly. These are not the value proposition. These are just the product and services. What is value proposition is how you can make your product or service attractive. How can you make your product and service attractive? That is the value proposition. For example, if you talk about chicken, fresh chicken, there's a value proposition. The value proposition is freshness is the value proposition. Value proposition, say, competitive market pricing. Say somebody else is also selling chicken, live chicken, and you're also selling live chicken. So value proposition is the pricing. The pricing is the value proposition. Disease-free chicken, that can be a value proposition. You are selling your product, you are selling your live chicken, or you are selling the entire chicken. But your value proposition in that case is disease-free. That is, you call your product as disease-free chicken. So that is the value proposition. Your value proposition can be, you are creating a parlor. Parlor means say leg pieces different, liver different, then I mean, you make the organs different in various organ in different portion, and also the meat portion also you can cut it in different pieces or different sizes, and then you can, these are called the value added products, right? So these are this is also a value proposition. So clean and smell free eggs, that's a value proposition for your for the eggs which will produce in the farm. Organic manure with the high NPK, that is again a value proposition which which can be value proposition for one of the product which you sell it to the agriculture manure companies, because the this NPK, the waste of the chicken is is very organic, is an organic manure. So this can be sold in the market as an organic manure, and also it is a waste product for you. So you will earn money also from that. So these are the value proposition. So students, is it clear what you mean by value proposition? Students, is it clear with you what you mean by value proposition?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So when you develop the business plan or business model, keep that in mind that what is the value you are adding to the customer's life? What is the value you are giving to the customer? That is the value proposition, and product or service itself will not come under the value proposition. You cannot write the meat, chicken meat, or that is not the value proposition. Value proposition is something which you are adding value. Okay. All right. Now, this is a value proposition. Now, customer segments. Come to the last right side, customer segment. Now, when you write the customer segment in the business model canvas, say customer segment, Dimapur retailers. There'll be some retailer chicken outlets, where you can supply your product from the farm. You can directly supply to the retailer. So you need to write down. Once you write down the Dimapur retailers, something will go in your mind, and you will search for which retailer, name of the retailers, name of the retailers. You'll find out which retailers are you will be targeting. Institutional buyers can be, say, hotel, restaurant, offices, office canteens. This can be the institutional buyers. Now, once you write this line again or this word again, institutional buyers, it should go back of your mind that which hotel, which restaurant, name of the hotel, name of the restaurant, name of the office canteen. All these things. I'm just telling because once you write this business model canvas, it should strike in your mind, and you should be able to search the name, so that when you prepare the business plan will come in details. Then, say, village consumer, which village will be targeting, which village is near your locality, neighbors. Then agriculture company for manure, some people have already written this. So what I have done, I have collated all your information and also some additional information, and prepared this business model canvas. Okay. Now, agriculture companies for manure. So this can be you can be supplier to the agriculture manure companies if they exist in your locality, or if they don't exist in your locality, if your production is high, then you can of course sell them outside. However, if the production is less and it is not there is no agriculture company for manure also in your locality, then you can develop this product by yourself in your own brand name, right? And you can instead of agriculture companies for manure, you can write their farmers as well. You can sell this organic manure to directly to the farmer. So this can also be a customer segment in your poultry farm business plan. Okay. Now, once you have thought of the value proposition, once you have decided the customer segment, now how this customer segment want you to reach them, how they want to reach them. So that is the channel which channels which you need to write here. Your value proposition, how will you take this value proposition to the customer, and how this customer want them to be reached by you and your value-added products. So one can be social media. Now, when you write social media, keep it in mind that what kind of social media you will be using. is it Insta or Facebook or Pinterest? What kind of social media you'll be using. So that detailing you have to do when you do the channel development, right? So this business model canvas give an overall picture. However, keep that in mind, when you prepare the business plan, you need to write in details. So from this overall picture, you have to learn how you detail them out. How you detail them out, that is something you need to keep back of your mind, and while preparing the business plan, that you should be able to write it. Social media, which kind of social media. Local van car, this there can be local transport van car through which you deliver this product to the customer segment, to various customer segment. Now when you write down this local van car, then who will be your local van car partner? Will there be partner, or you will hire the van car on lease? It will be paid by your farm, paid by your organization. Then yesterday you have seen the costing part. So this thing will go into the costing. Costing, iska cost kitna hoga, right? That will go to the costing part. Then direct contact. Some of the customer segment might look into the channel of direct contact. Somebody from your organization, their expectation might be somebody from your organization will directly contact them to deliver their product to their restaurant. So there can be direct contact, channel. This can be also one of the channel. Now this is the way you develop the channel part in the business model canvas. Students, is it clear? Value proposition, customer segment, channels. Any doubt in these 3 blocks? Any question in this 3 block, students? If you have any question, you can also write in the chat box. I'm assuming that is clear.
Yeah, it seems no question.
Yeah. So next, let's come to the customer relationship. So how this customer would like to maintain the relationship, what is their expectation that company or farm, how do this farm or organization will maintain relationship with the customers, that will come in the customer relationship. For example, this can be a trust based relationship. It's completely trust based relationship, which is based on quantity of demand and quality. Now, for example, there is a hotel needs say 5 kilogram of chicken every day. It has its fixed customer, and it has seen that this restaurant has seen that over the years, I need 5 kilogram of chicken every day to serve my customer. Now if you are a farm and then you are going and tying up with this hotel that I will supply 5 kilogram of chicken every day to you. However, if you're not able to deliver it, and you often make 3 kilogram, 2 kilogram, or sometime you are not having any stock and you are not able to deliver, then this hotel will suffer. This hotel will suffer from the supply side, and this will destroy the relationship between your trust based relationship. And also it will also depend upon the quality of quality of the chicken you are giving to them. Now if the quality is not good, sometimes you give chicken which is not good, and this will again destroy the relationship which your company or organization or farm has with the customer. So this is a trust based relationship on quantity and quality. Customer relationship again can be maintained through social media. Social media is a good platform where customer relationship can be maintained. How you maintain? For example, you have sold chicken to some customer, and the customers have given their review. Say leg pieces. You have made a chicken parlor, and then they have bought the chicken leg pieces, and they've given a review on Facebook. So it is your duty to reply on it as soon as possible. As soon as possible, you can reply on it. Remember that, since it is a digital world, it's a social media. So if you delay in replying, that will harm the relationship. No, so replying is very, very important and on time. Personal contact, there's some customers don't want to call up an office or any kind of email, nothing. They just want direct contact. Kisi ka number ho, somebody's number they want, and that number they will call and be in touch, and that is personal contact they are looking for. So this kind of relationship also exists in the poultry farm sector. Dedicated collection point for institutional buyer. Say hotel will say that I want delivery at my doorstep, or some small hotels are there. They say that okay, we will go and pick up this much of chicken every day from this location, this point. One common point for many of the small hotels or maybe small retailers. So we'll buy this product from this location. So dedicated collection point, that can also be relationship area where you can focus on for the poultry farm. So this completes the 4 blocks, which is on the right side, or 3 blocks, which is on the right side of the value proposition. Remember, the most important block in a business model canvas is value proposition. So it is kept in the middle, and 3 on the right side, 3 on the left side. So this is the value proposition is the most important block in your business model canvas. All right. Now, once you have developed this, then come to the left side. Left side, we start with the key activities. Now, what are the key activities required for creating the value proposition, for the channel you will be utilizing, and for the customer relationship? What are the activities you need to do? So this comes under key activities section. Okay. So key activities, what will the key activities of the farm? Of course, management of the farm. Now, when you write down management of the farm, entire thing comes here, which will be detailing in the business plan. For example, human resources, then there can be human resources, there can be infrastructure, the land, building, then utilities. So all these are activities. Once you write management of farm, is a very broad terminology. So under this, lot of detailing will come, which will write in details in the business plan. Key activities, packaging of the value-added product. Now, when you are selling the value-added product, say you are selling, breast pieces or liver separately, then you package them well. So and then once you package them well, once the packaging is good, once the packaging attractive, you can charge a premium price also. So you have seen that. When you go and buy chips in the market, if a chips is of Lay's company, and even if the number of chips is lesser inside the packet, however, you would like to buy that instead of a chips packet, which you can which is a transparent packet, more quantity is there, but it is oily inside, and you can see what kind of chips they are, and everything is transparent. Oil also you can see. So those kind of packaging, you may not like to buy the product. So once you do a good packaging, you can charge a premium price for the product also. So packaging of the value-added product is very, very important. However, for selling the live chicken, you may not need packaging, and as a other normal packet which is available in the market, those will do. But when you're selling the value-added product where you can charge premium with the packaging, you can charge an extra premium. Key activities, veterinary doctor management. So this is an important part of any poultry farm, that since it's a livestock, they will suffer from diseases, so you would need some vet person. So veterinary doctor management is the one of the key activities which you need to look into. Social media management. Once you have started a poultry farm, then some in your team, one of the person should be dedicatedly on the social media management, because somebody is writing a bad comment for your organization, and if you do not look into it, and if you just ignore it, but unknowingly, I'm not saying knowingly, unknowingly also, if you just ignore that, this message got ignored, then this bad image will spread viral, in the internet, in the social media, it will go viral, and this will be question to your reputation, to your goodwill, whichever you have got for a number of months or number of years of working into it. So social media management should be managed properly. Now look at this, digital marketing is helpful for you, but it can be dangerous if you don't do it in a proper manner. So social media management, somebody should dedicatedly work on it, and that can be key activity of business. Car, van, or logistic management, this is again somebody should look into. This is an activity, key activity, logistic management, because you have the livestock ready. There is a demand in the hotel that they start selling their say food item by 11 o'clock in the morning. So they need by 8:30 or 8 o'clock, they need the raw material to be delivered in the hotel. Now if your car or van which you have tied up, they don't turn up by 7 or 7:30, so that means the product cannot be, the raw material cannot be reached to the hotels or the restaurant on time. As a result, again the relationship becomes bad, and you'll not be able to supply on time. You might lose that client forever. So car and van management or logistic management can be key activity from this farm business. Health and hygiene, yes, anybody can come from the department and check your farm for the inspection. They can come for inspection anytime. Now, if they come for inspection, any department person, if they found that you're not doing in a hygienic manner, it's a food item after all. It's a food item after all. So if it is not done in the hygienic manner, then they might issue a notice to you, or sometimes your farm might get closed also. So keep that in mind. Health and hygiene is a key activity for a poultry farm. Now, once you have listed down the key activities, depending on the value proposition, depending on the channel, depending on the customer relationship management, then comes what are the key resources? What are the key resources required for performing these activities? What are the key resources required for performing these key activities? You, of course, for running a farm, you need particularly the hatcheries. You need you need eggs for for the or the small birds. You need, so hatcheries, just coordinating with them, or if you want to develop your own, I'm not sure whether it is in your plan or not, but if the coordination activity with the hatcheries is a key activity, and then you need hatcheries. That is a key resource. Without that, you will not get the small bird, and you cannot run your farm. So that is a key resources you need in your township, or if you're bringing from nearby place, then also you have to, but that is a key resource. Chicken for egg production, that is again a key resource. Chicken feed is very, very important. A lot of their health and their the production quantity, those again depend upon what feed are you giving to them. So feed is a key resource for your farm. That is the raw material production. Feed is an important resource. Electricity, it is very, very important, because you know that in farm, in poultry farm particularly, electricity is very, very important. Then water and human resource, of course, that is important. And most important thing is money. Money is the key resource. Now, once you noted down the key resources, then who will be the key partners of your farm? Key partners: hatcheries, veterinary field unit, banks for loan, retailer, hotel, restaurant, agriculture manual companies. Once you write down all this, these are the broad headings. Mention their name also. For example, if the restaurant name is ABC Restaurant, you should mention the key partner as an ABC Restaurant. As a hatchery, which hatchery is your key partner? So this detailing you should do in the business model canvas, so that you can, when you start writing the business plan, you have the details already with you. Then comes the revenue stream. Say fixed price controlled by government. Live chicken prices are normally fixed by government in a local, by local municipality or food department in the town or in the district. So this fixed pricing is done by and controlled by government. So this is one of your revenue stream, selling of the livestock. You can go for subscription pricing, that somebody says that, okay, I'll buy every week, I will get 2 kilo chicken from you. So you can give it a subscription, you can charge a subscription fee, and you can offer a 5% discount to the person. So you will have a constant revenue, a fixed, a guaranteed revenue source. Your revenue stream will be guaranteed. And you and for them they are getting a discount when they take the subscription. Fixed pricing for value-added product, for example, chicken leg, this is the price, liver, this is the price. So fixed pricing model can be there for your value-added product also. Manure, that is the organic manure which you will be selling, the waste product particularly. It can be volume based pricing. The volume based pricing you can fix for it. Again, depend on what is your business model. How you're thinking to how you're thinking to sell your product and the waste products. That you need to think in your own way, in among the team member or among since you're doing individually now, and then find out what will be the revenue stream. And finally, your cost structure. What are the costs involved in the entire business? Building and land, electricity, human resources, salaries, feed cost, medicine, packaging material, digital marketing cost, and the loan you take from bank, the loan interest cost. So this completes your poultry farm a business model canvas. Okay, now let's go to the the business model canvas which you have sent, few of you have sent across to me. All right, is it visible? Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so somebody has sent this B1075. I think it's a roll number. Now, see, look at customer segment, village consumer, neighbors. Good. This is an definitely the customer segment. Now, it depends upon you whether you would like to target other segments of the as I have mentioned to you in the previous paper, that what are the other customer segments can be. So it depends on you whether you want to include the other segments also. Value proposition, competitive market price, help out local community with new business opportunity. So I'm not very sure about this value proposition. Two of you have written this, help out local community with new business opportunity. So I'm not very sure about whether it will come here or not. If I don't think so. But if you have a definite plan of this value proposition, you can explain here. Okay, you can explain here. But I'm not able to understand what you mean to say by this line. So are you there? B1075.
Yes, 1075. If you are there, you can explain what type of new business opportunities will be added to your business. How value will be created by creating new business opportunities. What type of new business opportunity do you foresee? 1075 is here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you can explain. It's good that your points may be made more clear.
Sir, with new business opportunities, I'm saying about the value-added products for poultry. In here, we didn't get much of value-added products for poultry, so I'm thinking by starting that one, we can help out.
Yeah, again, you need to understand what is value proposition in specific. Value proposition is something you are adding value to your customers. Okay, help out local community with new business opportunity. So who is your customer and what value are you adding by helping out? So you need to understand that. If you have an answer of it, yes, good. If you don't have an answer, may not be matching here in this block value proposition. Again, I'm just repeating how you are making.
Based on her answer, we can say that she is trying to explain that this will add value to her business, definitely not for customer. So that may be made more clear because you are writing new business opportunity. This new business opportunity will be for you, but your customer will not get business opportunity with you. Is it okay, or some other meaning is coming here?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. So what I feel that there is a mismatch of this particular line here in this value proposition. Value proposition block should have the values which you are adding to the customer's life. Again and again, I'm emphasizing this block will contain those points which will add value to the life of the customer. Okay. So competitive market price, yes, this will definitely add value to the customer's life, whether it is village consumers or neighbors. Both of them would look for a competitive market price. But village consumer neighbors, help out local community with new business opportunity. I'm not sure whether it's a matching or not. Just think on it. Okay. I'm just I thought like I'll just bring this point out. Okay. Next thing, channels, social network, advertisement, family and friend, phone, then manual delivery of product to the customer. Manual delivery product to the customer, okay. Social network, also okay. Family, friend, phones. So, I believe that social network is okay here, but the advertisement word, that may not be matching in this particular block. Social network, how they want to get delivered your value to them through social network. That is fine. Through manual delivery of product to the customer, manual delivery, you have an delivery boy who is delivering. So advertisement thing, something which may not be matching in the channel, which may come in the key activity. Advertisement may be key activity for social advertisement. Social network advertisement can be a key activity for developing the channel. So that can be come in the key activity section. Customer relationship, trust-based relationship. Again, I have mentioned that already in this, so that is fine. Key activities: selling of the live meat and other value-added product is a key activity. However, there will be a number of other key activities. As I have shown you, you can also note note those in your key activities. Key resources: there will be a number of more key resources apart from money. Key partner: supermarket, retailer, local producer. Supermarket, mention the name of the supermarket. Retailer, who will be the retailers? If you can mention those detail, your business plan will look more genuine, and it will look like you have worked a good, you have done a good homework. If you have the detail of this key partners. Then revenue stream: sale of live bird and value-added product from meat. Yes, revenue stream, you need to also to identify what kind of revenue stream. Of course, this is a sale of the live bird and sale of the value-added product, but how, what will be the various revenue stream? Will it be fixed revenue stream? Will it be subscription based revenue stream? Will it be volume based revenue stream? Will it be product based revenue stream? Whatever I have noted it down in the business model canvas, you can explore those revenue stream. Because if you are very specific, it will be good for you to write the business plan later on. If you can do the, bring the specific points in the business model canvas, it will help you to write your business plan in a nice manner. Cost structure, feed cost, packaging cost, then medication and vaccination cost. These will be there definitely. Then other costs like salaries you need to pay, so all the other cost structure which we have discussed. And in addition to that, those which I have discussed, there might be in addition to that also. So you just need to think and bring those again in the business model canvas. This was sent by B1111417. Again, as you can see here, major market for customer segment, major market for live poultry, agriculture companies for manure, neighbors. More or less, it's similar to the previous one only. Again, I'm just telling that, go through whatever I have discussed. I'll share that, document also with you. Again, for you also, when you mention key partners, slaughterhouses, major supermarket, contract veterinarians, local people, slaughterhouses, which slaughterhouses, because that is required. How much you need to travel from your farm, or who will collect, from your farm, or which are major supermarket, how will you deliver to them. If you have, names with you, very detailing, then it is good for you, because so that you can write your business plan in a nice manner. Here the person has, in the revenue stream, you see chicken, fixed pricing controlled by government, manual, volume dependent pricing. So this is a nice way of writing the business model canvas. Very good in this, when whoever has written this revenue stream. Then this is somebody called roll number with B1134. Again, customer segmentation, major supermarket for live broilers, for manures, wholesalers, retailers, social network activity. Now, social network activity is something, which is not matching under this block, customer segmentation. This is for the customers whom we are targeting. Social network activity may not be a good match under this block. Okay. Key partners, again, input supplier, major supermarket retailer, detail of the name. Value proposition, safe and healthy product, palatable product, disease-free, environment-friendly manures. You are right on this, nice way of representation, safe and healthy product. You can be more specific, safe and healthy live chicken, or, disease-free. Disease-free is good. What kind of product, if you can just mention it, whether it is live chicken, or whether it is cut pieces, or whether it is various organs. If you can be more specific on this, more detail will come in the business plan. Key activities: packaging, selling, management of broiler for 1.5 months. Again, see, look at this person, how he or she is, whoever it is, management of broiler for 1.5 months. Very nice. So this is a good way of design, drafting this, because once you do this, you will be able to write in details when you start writing the business plan. Revenue stream: income from chicken product, chicken manures, gunny bags. Again, suggestion goes like, in the revenue stream, just be very specific. Fixed revenue, subscription revenue, all this, you can explore more. Now that you have also got, I have discussed with you, you can get more idea, you can explore more ideas and make it more detailed business model canvas. I think that's it from my side. I've received these 3 poultry, and there are few more which I've received from other areas. But the idea was to showcase with you like how you develop the business model canvas. Once you are confident on developing the business model canvas, it will be very easy for you to write the business plan. Any questions, students?
जी
No question? If there is no question, then we'll go to the session on next session, that is
I just request that once we have given detailed deliberation on business model canvas, and now you have revised it also very nicely by taking your example as a sample and the students a sample as they have submitted. So now things must be very clear to all of the students. So I hope that the student can start writing their business plan. Some of you might have started already. So Mr. Somen, can you just review within few minutes that outline, starting from executive summary up to the last point appendix? Just outline and just give few guidelines only how they will start and how they will finish now, because this is high time on their part to start writing their business plan. Just outline only that in executive summary, these are the main points. Then product development, these are the main points like that. If you can
okay,
just
sir. Yes.
not more than 5 to 7 minutes like that. Yeah.
Just a minute, sir. All right. So as we have discussed that these are the few sections. These are the not few. These are the sections of the business plan. So executive summary. So executive summary is a blueprint of your business plan. It is maximum of 2 to 3 page, not beyond that. Okay. It can be 1 page also. It will be maximum of 2 to 3 pages. What it will contain? It will contain everything of your business plan. That is, how will you develop your product? What is the value proposition of your product? Who will be your customer segment? How will you take your product to the customer? What channels you'll be using? Then what are your marketing plans? What are your operation plan? How much money you need for investment? Then what will be your cash flow? What will be your revenue stream? When is your business going to break even? And what are the risks involved in your business? So this will be completely your complete business plan, which will be summarized in 2 to 3 pages. So that is your executive summary. Then comes your product and service. Product and service, for example, if it is a poultry product, then poultry farm, then what are the products? Is it live chicken? Then say will it be separate organ meat, then separate cut pieces, or it is eggs? So these are your products, or the the waste product can be as a manure. So these are your product. Now how will you develop the product? How will you develop the product? What are the equipment required for what are the equipment required? What are the instruments required? Or for developing the product, for the developing the farm, what all is required other than land and building? Other than that, whatever is required to develop those product, so those will come in the product and services. Management team, will have a session on management team tomorrow. However, just to brief you, management team is who all will be part of your organization and who will be having what kind of responsibilities. Do they have, if you have assigned somebody as an, say, technical manager, or if you have assigned somebody as an operational head in your business to manage the poultry farm, then if you can relate his background, if you can relate his background, that why he or she is assigned this kind of task, and if there is an if you can connect the dots, it will be easy for somebody to understand the strength of your business plan. So management team describing everyone and what are the job responsibilities and what is their experience and background. So that will come under the management team. Market and competition, this is your competitor analysis for each product, and how are you different from the other competitors in your market or maybe in other market. So you can also do some benchmark, for example, if you're saying that healthy chicken in healthy live chicken, then what do you mean by this? What do you mean by the healthy live chicken? Then what are the parameters which you look into like healthy live chicken? How, when you call it healthy, right? So those are the parameters which you can look at as the national players, national competitors, and you can benchmark. This is my local competitor. This is the national competitor. These are the benchmarking points, where I will be achieving, where I'll be going forward. I'll be doing that. So this is your market and competition analysis. What is your market size? Say you are launching a product in Dimapur, then what is your market size? How much chicken does Dimapur market need per day? Then you can multiply it by, say 25 days, how much, chicken is required. Then you can multiply by 12 months. So yearly, this much chicken is required, and my production will be this much, and I'll be selling this much to Dimapur market. That means I will capture 5% of the market share of the Dimapur chicken market. So this will come in the market and the competition section of your business plan. Marketing plan. If you want to get 5% of the market share of your, local market, then for selling that 5%, what are the various marketing activities? How will you promote your product? How will you, create awareness that your product is healthy? How will you create awareness your manure is organic? So what are the marketing activities you will be doing? And may it be digital or may it be offline, online or offline, whatever, digital and non-digital, right? So what are the marketing activities you'll be doing? How much cost will be involved in these marketing activities? And a measurement tool, that if you are doing your branding, say you are doing your marketing by putting up a billboard in the Dimapur market, if that costs around 10,000 or 20,000 rupees per month, then a measurement tool that whether it is giving the return or not, whether it makes sense to invest in this marketing tool, in this marketing channel for doing the marketing of your product or brand. So those kind of things comes in the marketing plan. You can also explore more about marketing plan. You will get a structured marketing plan in Google also, and again refer to Philip Kotler. You can, when you search the name of the author Philip Kotler marketing plan, you can search in Google, you'll get it, how to write the marketing plan. Business system and organization. This today we'll discuss on what are the various kind of organizations can be: proprietorship, private limited, partnership. So what kind of business entity you will be forming? This will come under the business system and organization. Operation plan. Operation plan is how do you operate your business? How do you operate your business means what are the daily activities? And what are the quarterly or monthly or weekly or daily achievement? What miles? These are called the milestones. What milestone? For example, I'm just giving an example of poultry farm again. Say in 3 months, I'll be selling, say 100 kg of chicken. Now for 100 kg of chicken, what are the activities of 100 kg production of chicken? What are the activities you need to perform for production of this? These are called the activities, and these activities you'll be writing in the operation plan, and who will be responsible for those activities and when those activities need to be completed. Some of the activities are linked to each other, so this will be in sequential manner. One activity, after that completion of that activity only, you can start the next activity, right? So this will again discuss one tool with you. It's called Gantt chart, and Gantt chart will be useful for you for writing the implementation plan, which we'll be discussing on Sunday. Opportunity and risk. For this is again very specific to the each business. what are the risk involved, particularly the risk, what are the risks involved in your business. Say, bird flu comes, then what happens? Then, something like, maybe political move, or, say demonetization has happened, what will happen? So these will come under the risk. And then, finally, financial plan. When is your break even? What is your NPV, IRR? And if you can, prepare a cash flow, balance sheet, and profit and loss account, then it completes the financial plan. But, whether you should start this kind of business or not, you will come to know by two things, that is NPV and IRR. By these two things, you will able to take a decision that whether to invest in this kind of business or not. If you are comfortable with your NPV and IRR, then yes. Then when will be a break even? A break even calculation should be done, when your business will be self-sustainable. It can sustain by itself and not require any cash from outside. So that's called a break even point. Then and after this, you can develop these three statements, which are very, very important. If you go to any bank, any financial institution, they will ask for this three statement, that is cash flow, profit and loss, and balance sheet. And then your appendices will include all the promotional poster, leaflet you have made, pictures of your machineries, picture of your farm, or then, picture of your products. If you're doing packaging, all these pictures will come. And then this, again, the financial statement also go into the appendices. So this will complete your entire business plan. So start writing it.
Yeah, so no, almost all points are clearly explained and once they revised also. So dear students, start writing now. It's high time now to start writing your business plan. Now, so we can go to the next session. If resource person is already present, then we
Yes,
can
sir.
start the session now.
Yes, sir. So I hand over this session to Madam Janu. She will be taking this session. So yeah, are you there?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome Madam Janu. And now you can take your chance. All students are here only. So you can take your time for deliberation, explaining your topic.
Yes, sir. So, hello everyone, and thank you, sir, for handing over the session. So, after the detailed deliberation by Suman, sir, I would now like to proceed to another topic. Just before that, if you could clarify, am I audible? Is my voice clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
audible.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So, while proceeding, the topic for our today's session is the process which we will apply on the beginning or while starting or while taking off our enterprise. So I hope the screen is visible. So the session which we will be starting now, the topic is process of setting up an enterprise, legal and regulatory aspects, and launching formalities. If you could quickly confirm, is the screen clearly visible?
Ma'am, are you sharing your PPT?
Yes, I am sharing my PPT,
No,
sir.
it's your the PPT can't be seen. Please share.
Can be seen. Okay, sir. Yeah, sir. Is it visible now?
Yeah, it is visible now.
Okay. Yeah. So, if we talk about business and legal compliances or the different aspects of regulatory framework which we need to fulfill while starting any form of business, it may be in a very small scale, it may be a proprietorship business, or we may expand to a large scale, there are different regulatory norms which we need to fulfill. And at this stage, when talking about compliance, some things which comes to our mind, they are the laws which we need to abide by, the different policies and regulations of the government, which keeps coming up or which keeps changing or which the government keeps updating. So we need to be aware of those, the normal standards, the transparency which we need to maintain while conducting a business. So this type of topics comes under compliance when we talk about regulatory or business compliances. Now, why we need to maintain legal or regulatory compliance while starting our business? So as all our participants, they are all into preparing a successful business plan or into which they will be getting in a very short period of time. So while preparing their business plan, some amount of regulatory aspects they need to keep in mind. For example, when they start one particular type of business, what type of legal norms they need to abide by. So these are some very small things, but important things which we need to know. So these, why the compliances or why these norms which we need to follow? So these compliances, they cover the different policies or the rules which controls the organization and also the people involved in the organization. And after that, in case somebody fails to fulfill these compliances or they fail to abide by these regulatory norms, then they may suffer some amount of losses in terms of maybe penalties if there are complaints, or suppose, as I have come to know, our students or our participants, some of them are into food processing or into very minimal, the small scale organic agri products. So while they are dealing with this type of items, in case some questions arises on the quality of the product, or suppose the question arises on the lifespan of the product which they have produced. So if they are not fulfilling the compliances required, then there might be chances that penalties are imposed upon them by the authorities. So these things makes it important that the compliances are fulfilled. It also adds to the goodwill of the business. Now, it is also the organization or a business's duty towards its community. So today I'm starting a business. It's my responsibility to deliver a good product. So that responsibility makes it again indispensable to fulfill the compliances required. So we can say that if there is no compliance, there is no trust. Tomorrow someone may question that, okay, you are manufacturing this item, you are producing this item, but you are not fulfilling the required legal norms which the government is saying. So in that case, the trust issues arises and people may refrain, they may pull back from purchasing our goods or services, whatever our students are planning to put forward. Again, in case of absence of compliance, we can say there can be reputational damage. So again, if the trust issues comes in and questions on the quality of our products or the quality of our services comes in, then a reputational damage may happen, which will hamper the business in the long run.
Excuse me, Janu. Excuse me.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think I have given a schedule to the organizer
Yes,
that the class will be from 5:30 today. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So students are expecting for a break. I think we'll do the session after 15-20 minutes.
Sure. So,
Okay,
sir,
so
I'll start at 5:30 or around 5:20.
5:30.
5:30. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Fine, sir. Okay.
No, I think whether students have made a special request for a break right now, or I think I don't know. Whether, students, you can tell whether you want continuation or you want break. Hello, dear students.
Yes, we want break.
You want break?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, break for how many minutes now? Let's decide.
Sir, can we start at 5:30?
Okay, okay. Okay, we'll start at 5:30 then.
Thank you,
Break,
sir.
sir.
Okay,
Okay, so we'll join at 5:30 then.
okay. Okay. Again, we'll
Okay,
rejoin at
sir,
5.
we want break.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
20.